I don't know about where you live, but here in Arkansas, the last 3 straight days, it's been all about the rain. So today's video is all about the rain. Bulgari Man, Rain Essence, Jimm Choo Man, Aqua. First impressions, let's talk about them. All right, welcome. Like I said, we're doing a couple of first impressions on some rain-related fragrances. It has been relentless here in Arkansas. 3, almost 4 straight days of just rain, rain, rain. So I thought I would review these 2 fragrances. If you would, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I want to get our subscriber count up. We've got to, at some point, hit that magic 1,000 subscriber, mark, or else, it's really hard to keep a channel going if you're not generating any kind of revenue at all. So help us do that. Make sure you're subscribed and make sure you got the notifications turned on. That way you're notified every time we upload this sweet smelling fragrance related content. All right. I've never smelled either one of these. Of course, I have smelled several from the Jimm Choo line. I've smelled, let me think, from the Bulgari Man line. I know I've got wood neroli. I've had wood, was it wood essence? This is rain essence. I think it was wood essence. Let's see, got the, what's this one here? Man in Black is from the same line. So the Bulgari Man line, other than the Man in Black, it's kind of like woody floral, heavy on the neroli, kind of light. So I'm expecting that from this one, especially it being a rain essence. I'm expecting a kind of a light springtime, summertime type of fragrance, not sure. And then Man Aqua, same thing, probably an aquatic, maybe like a woody aquatic, probably summertime type of feel. Those are just my thoughts. We'll see. Both of these are 2022 releases, so they're, no, Rain Essence was a 2023 release. So I'm going to start with Jimm Choo Man Aqua, again, 2022 release. And this is first impressions. Never smelled it. Let's give it a kind of a wave here. Very strong. I think this one is eau de parfum. No, it's eau de toilette. So it's projecting like an eau de toilette. I didn't have to get it up there. As soon as I sprayed it, started smelling it. Okay, pretty much exactly what I thought. It's kind of an aquatic, like aromatic. I'm not sure if there's any lavender in it. There may be. It's woody, subtly spicy. There's maybe some sage or something in that basil sage aromatic feel. There's some really nice smooth spices, maybe a little saffron or some cardamom, like a little bit of a sweet cardamom note. Nice base of woods. Again, you got that kind of aquatic driftwood smell. And I didn't mention, but of course, a lot of citrus in the top. It's not overly citrusy though. Just some either bergamot or grapefruit, something in that line. Smells like a light blue aquatic. I kind of break down the blue fragrance genre into light blue, blue, and dark blue fragrances. This is in that light blue genre, which smells similar again to Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. It's kind of the main one in that realm. You know, YSLY, the Eau de Toilette. Similar to those. Good, office safe, nothing groundbreaking. If you don't like blue fragrances, you won't like it. Okay, let's go to Bulgari Man Rain Essence. I know this was a Alberto Marias fragrance. When it first came out, it was getting a lot of love, a lot of publicity. I don't remember what any of the reviewers said about it. Seemed like maybe George, the fragrance apprentice, really liked it. Okay, wow. It's much different than what I was expecting. I was expecting this one to kind of smell either a lot like the Jimmy Choo one or smell a lot like Bulgari Man, Wooden Neroli, you know, something in that wheelhouse. But this is very different. This is not a light blue aquatic. There's a lot of florals here. It smells very interesting. There's almost a rose. No. What is that flower? All right, so there's not a lot of citrus. The citrus is very toned down in this. It's there, it's in the background. The main projection is the floral notes. And like a green, just a slightly green edge. There's a little of the you know, I don't know. It's like you can smell the petals of the flower, but you can also smell the, interior of the flower, if that makes any sense to you. It's just this little bit of a green edge, not a grass green, but just more of a floral green. And then just some soft, round woods. It's not sharp at all. It's very round, I'm not really smelling any vanilla, but there's something a little sweet and a little bassy in the bottom that's giving it just a nice soft round edge. Maybe it's I don't know what that is really. All right. Well, you know how we do. I'm going to pause the video, come back in about an hour, and give you my final thoughts. At first sniff, I like them both. Rain Essence is much more interesting, but I'm not sure it's for me because it is very soft and very floral. Jimmy Choo Man is just the run-of-the-mill light blue office fragrance. Jimmy Choo Man Aqua. We'll come back. I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm gonna just kind of go over my final thoughts. First of all, these are both pretty linear scents, as you probably would have guessed and imagined. The top notes have kind of faded off as far as the citruses and things of that nature. And on Jimmy Choo Man Aqua, the clary sage has started to really come out and be prominent. There's patchouli and moss in the base. I would call this a very masculine-leaning aquatic blue fragrance, light blue fragrance, in the vein again of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, YSL ADT, Gentlemen Only, things in that nature. It's very herbally, so there is some nice masculine edge to it. It's got more sharpness to it, as opposed to being real, round. It's pretty synthetic, but it is a good office light blue fragrance. It projects well, but this is going to be an average performer. Probably 4 to 5 hours of decent projection. After that, it's going to be a skin scent. If you spray it on your clothes, probably get a little bit better. On the Bulgari Man Rain Essence, this very interesting fragrance. It's got a lotus note. That was the floral note that was sticking out to me. I called it rose at first, and I'm like, no, it's not rose, but it's something that is very prominent that I've smelled a lot of. It is very strong. If you don't like floral scents, if you feel like floral scents are more feminine, you're not going to like this. And I can tell you, this is not a fragrance for me. I liken it to a kind of a stronger version of something similar to Issey Miyake's L'Eau d'Issey, the original. It's very soft. It's very floral, woody. It's just, rain essence. It's a good name for it. You think of the softness of the rain, the essence of rain, the etherealness of a misty day. I would think maybe there would be a little more dankness in that, but if you're thinking of walking through a flower garden and it's misty, I can see that. It's not for me. To me, again, this is a very feminine leading fragrance, so not in my wheelhouse. This one, I think, if you pick this up for less than $30, it's a good, safe blind buy if you like blue fragrances. All right. I would definitely get, I would not blind buy this one if I were you, unless the way I described it is in your wheelhouse. If you love, lotus-based, highly floral, woody fragrances, then be my guest. But I would suggest sampling that one. All right. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave me a comment, let me know. There's a lot of folks, when I say a fragrance is feminine leaning, that love to blast me. So that's fine. Get on here and blast away. Let me know what you think about this fragrance. Till we see you down the road, I say God bless. Frag on, Frank.